is the UK Brand Show with Penny Williams and Mark Challinor.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is the UK Brand Show, and glad to have you with us. It's just me today. Penny's not well, sadly, so you're stuck with me. I'm today going to talk about personalised marketing, and it's a subject which has been particularly of interest the more we go through the recent years and through COVID era. Especially, personalised marketing has become very much to the fore. So I thought I'd just tell you a little bit about that, my thoughts behind it, and especially for SMEs, what SMEs really should know about in terms of personalised marketing themselves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share a screen with you now, which let's just dig that up, and I can talk about a little bit more with some visuals on the screen. So I'm going to share that. There we go. And I'm going to play slideshow, and you should be able to see that. Okay, so personalized marketing, what brands and SMEs need to know is what this is all about. And if you're wanting to market to individuals, then perhaps it's not surprising to know that it's long been the dream of marketers to do just that. I think mobiles and smartphones, for example, have brought that a step closer. You can target by location and device, etc. But now, thanks to that and thanks to various technology advances, the Holy Grail is certainly within our grasp. And to point out that personalization has been the Holy Grail of marketing is to say something, not to say something new rather, but long before digitalization was just a twinkle in the most optimistic marketer's eye, the quest to personalized marketing communications, albeit at a huge cost in the early days, had been identified as a key route to commercial success for businesses big and small. So it comes as no surprise that with the digital era now upon us, SMEs in particular want to tap the advantages afforded by personalized offers and experiences for their customers more urgently than ever before. The trouble is, in attempting to do so, they're consistently coming up short. The trouble is, there's no shortage of data needed to fuel individual offers. Plenty of that can be sourced via loyalty programs, in-store behavior, maybe apps or websites or other sources. Whenever and wherever there's a customer interaction, and they're providing priceless information to their service provider. It's this information, when harnessed, that can be used effectively to inform what happens next. Yet, and this is the rub, despite this treasure trove of the raw material required for effective personalization, many SMEs still find themselves only using the basic set of data attributes, things like time and channel and segmentation and variables, to drive their communications with and persuade their customers to act. The million-dollar question is, why is this the case? Well, the evidence suggests that the reason is because creating a single customer view that informs an effective customer engagement framework, as well as a roadmap for personalized marketing success, is anything but easy. Dynamic commercial conditions require agility allied to efficient processes to drive a quick turnaround for what's called omni-channel marketing activity. Unfortunately, disparate data sources, unwieldy old legacy systems, internal power struggles, siloed organizations, we all know about those, and sometimes unclear commercial priorities and KPIs, all mitigate against building solutions that drive fast and timely access to more rich customer profiles that inform relevant, desirable, and perhaps meaningful value propositions. So the situation I'm painting here is a reality for you, and you find yourself self-facing. The good news that it needn't be the case. Recent advances in technology have now removed any excuse to operate in that way. AI, advanced analytics, omni-channel engagement platforms, predicted targeting, dynamic segmentation tools, and real-time contextual marketing platforms are all now available. then they're enabling marketers to take a much more nuanced approach to their marketing activity. And this means a surprising or delighting or engaging customers at a level more effectively than ever before, and at a fraction of the cost and time that's been traditionally the reality. It's not only possible, but it's fast becoming possible to all. However, there's a warning. Tapping into this new dawn of personalization solutions is absolutely critical in a world of endless noise and full of fierce competition and the availability of almost unlimited information. The customer is overwhelmed by choices, and we're all pushing more content and products than ever before. And the abundance of options can not only lead to customer satisfaction, but, and here it is again, the rub, also to confusion. Sometimes the issue is clarity. Clarity is definitely key. And we all need to provide our customers by the manner in which they communicate to you. In return, customers will give you their trust and attention back to your brand, and they feel a human connection with it. But to do that, we must create unique and personalized propositions that give a special feeling when that reflect the uniqueness of its customer. Today, the expectations change. The Holy Grail has changed. Customers want to be treated as individuals by brands that know them and recognize them, and the ongoing, ultimately, financial commitment to the relationship. They're actively looking for personalized, value-adding and frictionless experiences. Keyword frictionless there. That's a good thing about mobile now. It provides a frictionless experience in many cases. And those experiences which make lives easier and help reflect your customers' values and their priorities. We must exceed the customer needs and expectations. And I have a short story, personal story about exceeding expectation. I used to work in regional press many years ago in my local newspaper in Liverpool. On Grand National each year, part of my job as the marketing manager was to bring advertisers, investors in the company up to Liverpool for the Grand National horse race. It's the one big thing we did every year. It's an amazing thing back now we did this, but we used to charter Concorde every year. And so I would go to London Friday night, come up on Concorde to Liverpool on a Saturday morning with these investors and advertisers, take them to the National, bring them back and fly them back in Concorde at the end of the night. There's a long story attached to this, but the point of me telling you is that it cost a lot of money to do that. But someone once told me it's the little things that matter. So what we did when people arrived at Liverpool on Concorde, we got them off the aircraft. I got them under the wings of the aircraft on airside, and we took a picture of them with the word Liverpool Airport in the background. Took the picture, and when they came back in the evening, we gave them all a picture of themselves to show their family to take home with them that evening, themselves under the wings of Concorde early that day. And when they got to the National, we arranged for a small little quarter bottle of sparkling wine. It wasn't even champagne, just sparkling with a personalised label on saying the Grand National, the date, the Liverpool Echo logo, the newspaper name. And they all kept this and took it home with them. And I'm telling this because when everybody was in the departure lounge at Liverpool to go home in the evening, what were they talking about? It was partly about the day they'd had, the wonderful thing on Concorde, the Grand National, the whole experience, etc. But most of them all talked about, hey, I've got this photograph to take and show my family. It's brilliant. And I've got this little bottle of sparkling wine, so I'm going to keep, I'm not going to use, blah, blah, blah. And the point of me telling you all of this is that it cost at the time something like, say, £1,000, £1,500 per head to do this great day out. It cost me another £5 only to do the photograph and to do the little sparkling wine. So my point is, for £1,000 or £1,500 a head, it was a great day. But for £1,505, it was the most spectacular day they've ever seen. All because we exceeded their expectations. And it was all about the creative juices that went into doing that. It wasn't about the cost. And that's the point. Anyhow, that's just a story for you. But in all, we all must use well all the components and all the component pieces sourced from loyalty programs. Maybe it's a retail footprint in your case. Maybe it's your archive. Maybe it's a call center log, transactions, search histories, revenue management, websites, despite the fact that all these are likely stored in different places and designed to support different functions. The key is the implementation of a unified platform into which all data can be fed, and from which that data can then be accessed managed and by multifunctional teams who have shared objectives and incentives, i.e. they all buy in. We should have a deep customer understanding, and we should be armed with the analytics, the financial resources, and the decision rights to be in the best position to tailor any offers, maybe pricing policies, outward messages, appropriate comms channels, and marketing strategies that customers actually want, and that he or she is most likely to respond to in order to maximize impact and our commercial results. And for those smart enough to invest in better understanding their customers and deploying such approach, the future is extremely bright. The delivery of that holy grail of a true personalized customer journey and brand experience is finally within reach. But to grasp success may require confronting some deep-seated assumptions, I think, old company structures and mindsets and the barriers inherent in legacy environments. The question is, as you see on the screen, change. Does your corporate culture allow for this? And are you truly customer first? The tools are out there. Ask any reputable digital marketing agency for their help, or contact us at the UK brand show and we can steer you where to go and even provide some advice for you too. So they're just some thoughts. It's a short show today, and I just wanted to give you some thoughts on what we've been talking about a lot on the show in the past, about getting closer to customers, getting closer to the needs and what the wants of the customer, and encouraging loyalty. And one of the ways we encourage loyalty, some might say subscriptions, which it certainly is, but personalized marketing is very much at the forefront. It's become more so as time goes on. So that's it for this week. Hope you enjoyed that short little piece on personalized marketing. If you want any help, let me know. And good luck to Penny, who's a bit ill in bed today. So I hope you're back soon. And we'll see everyone again soon. Bye for now.